I'm speaking with Ray Ann Holian, the superintendent with the Buffalo Trail Public School Division. Can you tell me what's happening with the new school projects the government announced on March 10th?
Thank you very much, Shelby, for asking me to join you today. So the government did announce new school projects, and we are not yet on that list of projects. We are hopeful that we will be in the next round of announcements that the government has, and we believe those will come in the fall.
And why did the government announce that the Wainwright Elementary School was not on the list for a new school?
Well, I think there's so many capital priorities within the province, and there were 14 on the list. So I would not want to be someone from the government trying to make those difficult decisions. But we know from Wainwright Elementary, it's been our #1 capital priority for a number of years for various reasons. So as we said, we're hopeful that it will be announced soon.
And can you give me a bit more details of what happened in February with MLA Garth Roswell touring the school with staff and students?
Absolutely. He was very generous with his time, and he came to meet with us to talk about our capital project and having Wainwright Elementary on our list. So he took a extensive tour of Wainwright Elementary, and we went through the entire building and even down to the crawl space and the basement. The structure of the building looks pretty good. If you were to drive by from Main Street or walk down the halls, our facility department has done a fantastic job of making it look phenomenal. However, because of the table level, the water table level of the town, and when it rains or snows, there's some structural things that happen with our school, that it is time for a new building to be built. The original building was actually built in 1950.
And now, after finding out about this announcement, what was the reaction like from everyone involved?
Well, we were very disappointed. We we anticipated, because we had been only having one capital project every year for the past number of years. We were so hopeful that it would be announced on March 10th. So when the list came out, it was we all checked it twice, because we really did anticipate we would have been on that list.
And what is the next step in the Board of Trustees' plan to get a new school for Wainwright Elementary?
Yeah, so our capital plan will be submitted by the end of March. And again, Wainwright Elementary is our #1 project. And working with our MLA, Garth Roswell, he has been a fantastic advocate. And he talked to us last week, and he ensured he's going back to Alberta Ed to check what their criteria is, and then we'll follow up with him early on in September to ensure that we're advocating for our school then as well.
And what do you all hope to achieve after this next step in your plan?
Oh, our goal is to ensure that we have a phenomenal modern space for our students. One of the things right now, we're at that crunch time of, do we put in a lot of our capital dollars into this building, which is older? As I said, it was built in 1950. It was modernized in 1984, which is a long time ago. The structure, the internal structure, the pipes, the roof, there's some things that really need to be addressed. So if by chance we're not announced in the next round, we will have to put significant dollars from our own budget into restoring and renovating that school.
Well, I hope you all get some good news after this next step in your plan with the Wainwright Elementary School. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would like to add, I think I've addressed that, our facility department is top notch. And again, it's so difficult thinking, if you were to do a tour and just look in the hallways, that a school would need to be modernized. But once you kind of establish what the bones are and the pipes and all of those other things, we know that it definitely is the project that needs to happen.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, thanks for having me. It's always great to talk about Buffalo Trail Public Schools.